Welcome back. Oh wow, it's very windy. I felt that, and the bike even moved a little bit. But welcome back to the first ride after the official break-in oil change. So this is when technically I can I feel the itch. I scratched it real good. I feel much better now, and I can officially ride this thing. And I don't know if the camera captures it, but I'm still riding on mode C. I switched over to mode A for a little bit, and I think I still have a lot of respect to build before I try it again. But is there any difference? Otherwise, no, I don't really feel a difference. I thought I would feel a difference in the shifting, but it actually feels about the same. I mean, it's smooth, of course. It's not like it was giving me issues before, but I just remember on the R7 when I did it, it felt even more smooth. Like it was very, very smooth. But today I want to talk about the results of the Game Awards, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy on the Game Awards. I'm definitely gonna have to get used to the fact that it is gonna get longer and longer. So yeah, it's about 2.5, 3 hours long, and I loved it. It was very good. Everything, you could tell that everything is pretty much timed now, because yeah, they got to keep the show going, and otherwise it would be 4 hours, and I don't think anybody wants to sit down even at the show and be there for 4 hours. But it was a very great Game Awards. Game of the year, I'm very happy about. It was definitely unexpected for me, but they talked about a lot of new upcoming stuff, a lot of remakes. I didn't take down much of the release dates, just because in the past we've been given release dates and they just never seem to come out around that time. It always gets pushed back, and even from like decades ago it's always been like that, but nowadays it's just getting a little too much. I know some games that were announced were honest about it. They even put down like 2026, because I mean, let's face facts, it costs a lot of money to make video games. It takes a lot of people to make video games, and in the industry it's been hectic with all the layoffs and a lot of people losing their jobs, and a lot of things are going on in regards to the game industry. But I wanted to talk about, and I feel bad for forgetting his name, but I wanted to mention first that the gentleman that dedicated himself to helping thousands of laid off workers find new positions in the industry, that man definitely won that award. Like, to be honest, I did know about the layoffs, but I didn't know it was so much that there was somebody going out of his way to do all this for people. And that's actually very, very cool, and he definitely deserved that award. He was a humble man. Like, I respect him. I respect him for what he did. And honestly, there's a lot of people that will never do things like that. And it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about helping people out. And unfortunately, this is a world where some people, we all have needs, and time is money. Like they said, and it's a fact. And it's sad, but it's true. But that man definitely deserved that award. Great man. Kudos to you, my man. A lot of things were announced, and let me talk about some of the introductory. So, best fighting game, Tekken 8, of course. I of course, my choice was the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, because your man's loves Marvel vs. Capcom. But the fact that let me see, I'm gonna keep going straight here. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just gonna keep going straight. Yeah, but Tekken 8, yeah, there's a big community. I mean, it's a big community. Final Fantasy 16, and there are some other games that are gonna get ported to PC. I think we're just gonna live in an era that everything, to be honest, is gonna be ported on PC. It's just gonna be the option of whether getting a console or getting a PC. Of course, the PC is gonna be much more expensive. Let's see. Sorry, I can't really talk and do this at the same time. I'm not used to it yet, guys. Come on. But I think it's a matter of everything eventually is going to get ported over to PC. It's just going to be a lot more expensive. I mean, PS5 Pro nowadays is $700. A decent build PC with a good graphics card is probably going to run you like $1,200 still. It's not going to be as cost effective to match like a console, but I feel like the gap is getting closer and closer, so eventually I wouldn't be surprised. And Microsoft has been saying this for a while now, and I think that's why they've been kind of just focusing mostly on the Game Pass, and I wouldn't be surprised if they focus on just releasing games on Game Pass, making sure they get their subscribers up on that. Oh shoot, I'm on neutral. And then re-getting, I mean, they're getting subscribers, that's for dang sure, man, because Game Pass is a great deal. But just leaving it as is on Game Pass, but making sure that you can now play it on PC. Now there's gonna be, you could do it on the Quest, on the VR. You could do it on the phone, remote play, and even Game Pass on the phone. Steam Deck. Now there's a partnership with Steam Deck in which they're gonna be supporting Game Pass. So it's like, instead of creating new more innovative games, I mean, yes, that's coming along too, but it's also the fact that they're wanting to spread it so that way everybody's able to play. So it's not just limited to, okay, oh sure, I gotta really stop getting on neutral. Yeah, unless it's so that way it's not limited to like, oh, okay, I have to get a Series S, or I have to get a Series X, or I have to get a Steam Deck, which still is like $400 plus around, unless you can get it used. But that's the thing, I mean, everybody has a phone. If you're able to just do it from the phone, and I think that's where the direction is going, I feel like. But PlayStation, I mean, I know they're pretty much looking to go that same direction, because more and more games keep coming out for PC. But yeah, so aside Final Fantasy 16 coming out for PC, you also have Clive as an expansion character for Tekken 8. So that is pretty freaking cool that they have that collaboration. And oh, this is nice. So there's that collaboration right now. Let's see, we got a little bit of traffic forming. Jumping over to the VR space, of course, I want to make that mention. Best VR game, let's shout it out. Batman Arkham Shadow, baby. Come on, that game is so good. That game is so good, and it's actually pretty long. It is pretty long, and these VR games are getting longer and longer, and they're getting to be as long as console games in depth. Trover Saves the World, that game is like 8 hours long, believe it or not. I think it's like, I'm not sure on the size, but they're getting bigger, that's for dang sure. So I mean, it's getting to be about like 8 gigabytes or so. But Batman, I mean, it's up there on the size, but it's long. It's gonna be about 15-16 hours, and for a VR experience, I mean, there's no other game like that right now. And when we go back to the origins, the Darth Vader Immortal, like, that was amazing when I first saw that. And that's an old game that came out on the past Quest, not even on the Quest 3. It's just the past Quest, and even nowadays it looks great. But that experience is like maybe like 20-30 minutes long. It's not very long, but for 30 minutes to 15 hours, I mean, it's definitely evolved with time and the technology. So there's gonna be 3 games that pretty much got multiple awards. There's Astrobot, there's Black Myth Wukong, and then there's Metaphor Refantasio. And Let me see here. I'm gonna take a spot here. Let me see, let me see. And I got a cheat sheet because it's too much information, guys. It's too much information, but I'm just gonna blast through it. Ha! Cheat sheet time. So, best fighting game, Tekken 8. You got best VR game, of course, Batman Arkham Shadow. Best esports game, you got League of Legends. And I did try League of Legends a little bit, but that community, great community, guys. Shadow Labyrinth, oh my gosh. Who would have thought that Pac-Man would be reimagined into a dark looking game? Like, nobody would ever expect something like that. And here, let me open my helmet because I can't breathe. Okay, here we go. Let me skip through some of these. Innovation for accessibility, Prince of Persia, The Last Crown. Of course, my game here didn't win Game of the Year, but at least it made it into a list, being innovation on accessibility. It did have a lot of options, because I remember going through the menu and it had a lot of options for accessibility. And of course, this game is also very, very long. Best family game, there it is, Astrobot. And I'm so surprised, because I thought Mario Party Jamboree would win it, but it actually did not. Astrobot won it, and that was my first shock. Best performance, Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I probably wrote the title wrong, but we know this game was amazing. And on Game Pass, you can't complain. It is psychological beauty, if I must say. The Unknown ended up being Witcher 4. That's exciting. Welcome to another 100-hour plus game. That's gonna be great. And then we have another Elden Ring expansion. It seems it's gonna be a multiplayer online expansion, which seems exciting because it kind of looks like Monster Hunter, but from software. So that's a little different here. Split Fiction. It's from the It Takes Two developers. That game, I like the concept. It's pretty much similar to It Takes Two. So you have the two characters. The only thing is that you go as tech researchers. You basically get trapped into this dimension and you jump from dimension to dimension. So you can go from the jungle to the Arctic to like the Sahara Desert and that to outer space. So just the fact that you could do that instead of staying as a toy form and then you go throughout your own house, that's awesome. And even at that, It Takes Two was an amazing game. Borderlands 4. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of stopped playing Borderlands after the second one. It was a little too repetitive, and then I kind of came back for the Borderlands 3 when it was free on PSN. But I think it's one of those games that it's an acquired taste. So for me, it's very long. So it's a very, very long game, and I feel like let's just say I don't want to play a game where I know it's gonna take me like 80 hours. And but let's just wait till it comes out, okay? When it gets closer. Most anticipated game, Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, it's been like 30 years already, so I mean, you can't anticipate more than that. Best multiplayer game, Helldivers 2. Great game. Let's see. Best community support, Baldur's Gate 3. Best art direction, Metaphor Fantasio. Come on, that game looks beautiful. Am I gonna play it? I'm probably not gonna play it, but come on, you gotta love those clips. Like they're musical. They're musical. They're magical. So Virtua Fighter is coming back. That's exciting. Like, come on, guys. Sega dropping back at a Virtua Fighter after how long? Let's see. Project Century from the Yakuza developers. That game looks brutal. Let's see more on that later. Best game directions, Astrobots. Oh yeah, come on, guys. That's another shock. Actually, I was shocked on that one as well, but it did get it, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Turok Origins. If you guys never played Turok, wait till this comes out. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Helldivers 2, there's going to be an expansion coming out. Onimusha Way of the Sword, another game. It's a classic that looks like they're bringing it back. First Berserker, Kazan, looks awesome. I want to see more on that later when we get close to that. Best action adventure game is going to be Astrobot. Astrobot, come on guys, is that Astrobot is just all in one. It's just an all-in-one beautiful game. Best RPG, Metaphor Fantasio. I mean, come on. That game, it does look good. It does look good. But I mean, I'm sticking to my Final Fantasy, but it does look good. Best sports racer game is going to be EA's FC25. Best strategy game is going to be Frostpunk 2. Best ongoing game is Helldivers 2. A lot of community fans out there for Helldivers 2, everybody. And then let's see here. Oh, shoot. Oh, I messed up I got the list all twisted up. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. Here it is. We're saving it. Here it is. And then, okay. So, yeah, we got a new Game of Thrones game coming out. We got Double Dragon Revive. That's gonna be pretty cool. And I mean, we just had that Double Dragon game come out. I want to say it was this year or maybe last year. I'm not too entirely sure. I don't remember. But that game was actually pretty good. Playing that on the Switch. Den of Wolves, that's gonna be exciting. Best score in music, Final Fantasy Rebirth. Come on, guys. I want to hear that music in Kingdom Hearts 4 though. I want that orchestra to come back for that Kingdom Hearts 4 game. Best independent game, Balatro. Back to best mobile game, Balatro. Everybody likes Balatro. Best audio design, Hellblade 2. Player's voice, Black Myth Wukong. So everybody put down that what game would they want? Black Myth Wukong is their game. Best narrative is Metaphor Fantasio. And let's see here, Okami sequel. There's going to be another Okami game. And before, yeah, because the last one is we know what the last one is. Intergalactic. Let's talk about Intergalactic, and let's get on this bike and let's get out of here. Naughty Dog has been known, of course. Crash Bandicoot, of course. Come on. Uncharted. Come on. And how many Crash Bandicoots have come out? How many Uncharted games have come out? And for Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, oh my gosh. I can't see roads like this. Okay, hold on. Okay, alright, let's calm down here. Come on, we gotta pay respect to the paint here. Come on. So Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, I'm excited. I'm excited because I mean all the games that they've been producing throughout the years have been really grade A games. So it's like you can't go wrong with Naughty Dog. So I don't want to get too into it because of course we just found out about it, guys. So I mean we can't just dive into like what could it be, what is it. But I just can't wait to get more detail into that. So game of the year. And I remember I put it down in another video that there was 6 options. And yeah, I did forget Metaphor Fantasio, Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, you got Balatro, you got Elden Ring, the Earth Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Of course, we got good options. And you know, I had a feeling that Black Myth Wukong was gonna win. I mean, shoot, it just won the People's Choice. So it's like if it won People's Choice and it won Best Action Game, it's like why not? But when they announced that Astrobot won Game of the Year, I was ecstatic. I mean, who knew that Astrobot was gonna win Game of the Year? Because I definitely didn't. I wasn't even expecting that. I was literally saying out loud towards the TV, Black Myth Wukong is gonna win Game of the Year. I respect it. I'm 100% leaning on that, and I get it. And you know what? Let's give it to them. And when they said Astrobot, it's just I was so excited because I did not expect that. And yeah, man, they got it. Astrobot definitely won Game of the Year, and they deserve it. They deserve it. It was a great job, great game. The whole experience from starting to ending, I mean, it never gave you a bad moment. It's like one of those games that you just want to play when you want to relax, when it's been a long day, you know, something where you want to sit down with your family, your friends, and then you just want to take turn on levels, and then you can just see each other like have fun and like go through the nostalgic moments of like classic characters, and being able to relive like, you know, little actions that they did that it's like, oh shoot, I know them because of that, you know. But yeah, Astrobot got it, and that's freaking awesome, man. Like, good for them. Great Game Awards. And you know, let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about the Game Awards? Like, was there any nominees that got the awards that you guys liked? What were your choices for Game of the Year? Put it down in the comments, let me know. And if you like this video, hit like, click subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.